Even though LeBron James returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers last night, they still lost to the Phoenix Suns, and they're now 19-20 on the season. Now, I don't think any of us thought the Cavs were going to figure it out at the jump, but I also think it's a disappointment that they're under 500 halfway through the year. Now, some people want to blame Kyrie Irving, others want to blame Kevin Love. I think it's a combination of a few things. First, David Blatt is in way over his head, and it's to be expected because when he was brought here, it was supposed to be a rebuilding team that he was going to grow with, and then Kevin Love and LeBron James happened, and now they want to win a championship. So David Blatt is not the right guy for this team. Next, LeBron and Kyrie's play styles don't really fit. That doesn't mean they can't figure it out, it's just when you have two ball-dominant players, it's not something that's just going to happen overnight. And finally, this team, besides LeBron and Sean Marion, and even that's pushing it at his age, this team just doesn't have many natural defensive players. Although they did just pick up Shumpert and Mozgov, so that will help, although they do have to wait for Shumpert to get healthy. But the question is, can these guys turn it around? Obviously, they're talented enough, but to be honest, I don't think the Cavs are going to make a deep playoff run this season. I think they'll get probably the 5th seed, and based on that, they're probably going to lose in the first round because you're going up against the Raptors, the Hawks, the Wizards, or the Bulls. And the reason I say that is because this team just doesn't look like they like each other. There's just no on-court chemistry. They really just look like a group of individuals that were forced to play together, and I mean, they're just moving the ball for the sake of moving it. There's no system, there's no one thing that they're trying to achieve. It's just, I don't see how it works. I mean, it'll get a little better, but it's not a championship team. And then what happens after the season? Well, David Blatt will be fired. Kevin Love might not come back, and there could be a Kyrie Irving trade in the works. It's whatever LeBron wants because he's essentially this team's general manager. And speaking of LeBron, one thing that kind of confuses me is this guy's now 30 years old, and he seems to be aware of like where he is in his career, so it's kind of weird to think that he would just dismiss his head coach and basically make this season a waste, whereas he's trying to capture as many championships as he can to be thought of as the best player of all time. It's just weird to me. So that's pretty much it. I think this team is a 5th seed at best. They lose in the first round. There's a lot of chemistry issues. There's no real defenders. There's going to be a lot of changes in the offseason. Can they turn it around? They are talented enough, but I just don't see it. Leave me your opinion. What do you think the outcome of this Cavaliers team can be? And that's it.